A year ago, Yorkshire T and I began our Let's Plays with Mega Man 9 and 10, focusing on a comparison between a game we knew and one we didn't. Over time, our LPs have naturally transitioned to focusing on the blind experience. Through this process, we've looked at what happens when someone misses an entire genre, as I did with Metroidvania games, discovering through Symphony of the Night a fulfilling and eye-opening experience. We've had a look with XCOM at how a game takes people unfamiliar with its mechanics and in brutal fashion teaches them its rules and how they should act. Mega Man 11 and Sonic Generations showed us how series that approach transition periods should and should not go about retaining their fanbase. But most importantly, these blind experiences have taught us about adapting on the fly and opened our eyes to ideas and strategies we've never considered before. So we felt that our next LP should be one continuing in this vein. A game that would teach us more about adaptation and hopefully give us an experience that was truly unique. We felt that no game better fit that description than Shadow of the Colossus. Shadow of the Colossus is a game of incredible fame. The original releasing in 2005 on PlayStation 2, courtesy of the legendary developers from Team Ico, garnered near universal praise, with reviewers highlighting an incredible plot and atmosphere as key highlights of the game. The game received a re-release on PS3 alongside Ico in 2011, with HD graphics alongside content that had been previously missing from the North American version of the game. Again, praise was high. The quality of the original game shone through, but real care had been made with the transition to HD. However, this was not to be the last release of the game. In 2018, Sony released a full remake of the original, using ultra-high definition art assets and releasing it on the PlayStation 4. The remake was fronted by Bluepoint, the same developer that was behind the 2011 remake, and once again the game received high praise from critics, who felt that the remake preserved the spirit of the original whilst bringing some much needed modern improvements. The game presents itself as a third-person action game, with the protagonist engaging in duels with the titular Colossi. The player needs to identify weak points on his enemies, dodge their attacks, and slowly find a way to exploit openings to their fullest advantage. Climbing is the activity of the day here, as ultimately Colossi aren't just going to fall from someone the size of an ant, ineffectively flailing at their feet. T and I, in all our varied experiences, have managed to both miss this game. Given its ubiquity, and what we know of its content, this is genuinely one of the strangest oversights we could find in our combined library. Our hope is to find a new world to explore and enjoy, and a story that will both engage and enlighten. And we very much hope that you will enjoy that ride with us. So with that, we'd like to invite you to join us as we begin Let's Play Shadow of the Colossus, Blind.